Hey there and welcome back to Sea Power. Once again, I'm in the Sunda Strait, and this time around I intend to succeed. You see, previously, when I did this scenario, I got my ass handed to me. There are a couple of ships that I currently have. This is the Scott, the Moosbrugger, and the Preble. We're also escorting the MV Caribbean Sea. This ship has to survive, and in order to survive, we have to make it over there to the escape zone. In the meanwhile, we have to fend off attacks from various locations and from various different types of targets. Immediately I have all three of these guys detected. Again, I know sort of what's going to happen. Doesn't mean I'm safe, not by a long shot. I'm gonna wait until these guys clear the island. But at the same time, that does mean... Oh, actually, it's just that little thing. Okay. They're 12 miles out. That should put me way in standard missile range. So I don't have to worry about sending harpoons after them. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go that first. As for the rest of our weapon systems and radars, I'm considering activating the radars on the whole group. Because we probably are being detected if we haven't been detected already. The threat in this mission also comes from a submarine. Now, I believe there might be some random element to this scenario. So that means that it is entirely possible that a submarine is going to spawn in a different location. And when it does, of course, that is going to make a bit of a difference in how the scenario plays out. Again, I haven't looked that much at the scenario, but when I loaded it up the second time, I was immediately engaged by some sort of AA battery over there. Oh, great, we're getting lit up by a radar here. Go down. I trust nothing. Go MCOM. I trust nothing. This is especially when I want to have my sensors on. Formation. The whole formation is going to go with air search. And the whole formation is going to go with surface search. See? And that's why. Right there. The SSN-3 is coming in. Also an SSN-2 set coming in from the gentleman over there. Isn't that lovely? No, it bloody isn't. Because we got missiles coming in from two different vectors. And thankfully they're kind of queued up. The group here closest is going to arrive far sooner. Come on. I think you're getting chaffed. Yeah, you're not a threat. You might be. Not sure if this is going to go for the ship. Nope, it is not going to go for the ship. Okay, ideally I would engage these guys here, but I think engaging these incoming SSN-3s is more urgent. So we know that there's a couple of ships there. If you haven't seen my previous video on this scenario, I highly recommend that you do, because it kind of sets up the tune and explains a bit more about why I'm engaging all these different targets. Ah, we did stand a standard missile against this target here. Okay. I guess that order was still queued up somewhere. Hit. So we got hit, hit, hit. They should all be going down now. That frees up our ships to go after all of those incoming SSN-3s. Which are going to have, well, not that far to fly. What, 10 miles out? 13 miles out. Oof. I'm not running any mods as I'm running these scenarios, so it's not like I will have the better damage control capabilities or have the extremely long-range missiles that you might have seen from the NTU mod. None of those things. I'm just going to have to make do with the vanilla weapons as much as the Soviets do. Thankfully, we do have a decent amount of standard missiles. We got 35 here, we got 16 rims there, and we got another 36 standard missiles there. Rebels also engaging with guns. Keep it up. We've intercepted most of them by the looks of it. Oh, this one got through. It is getting engaged by another standard missile. Problematic. There you go. Got it. Another. How many more do we have? 2 detected. A couple more behind that. Come on. Birds away, Keep my ship safe. Last time around, when I did this scenario, I ran with... Oh no, I had a missile impact the most, and that immediately knocked out 8 of my harpoons, or maybe 7 at that point. So I just didn't have any capability left. That was the biggest problem. Okay, that's the second ship dead from that formation. Sea Sprite back out. Seeing as I don't exactly know what the situation is going to be regarding submarines, let's just place a fairly wide spread of sonar buoys this time. Don't quite like that location there. If you want to know how to do this, you just move over here. So you right click it, you click your sonar buoy, and you click Alt, or rather you hold Alt and you do that. Right click it. You can then remove this first waypoint, and the sonar buoys are going to get deployed automatically. You can also go for a smaller spread by holding Control, and then the distance between the sonar buoys is less. Let me pull up the ruler. It's about 2 miles, I think. Whereas if you go with the other one, you're definitely going to be covering a bigger area with fewer buoys, but that comes at the potential risk of having more submarine room for, well, more room for the subs to slip through. So now you got about 5.5 mile range. Ah, crap, there's more. Okay, we got him. No, we don't got him. These are the ERs coming off of the Rebel. Remove that. Remove that.
Birds away, track 70.
Another launch from the Rebel. Get him. Nope, missed him. No, never mind. He's going for the other one. Got one. Okay, there's one still airborne that we know of. Let's have you do the sonar buoy drop, and you're going to go onto a chase, or at least a search group. Search action for the rest of that group. I want to find and eliminate those. Get him? Yes. That's all their missiles out of the skies. Good. Progress has been made. We've survived the first onslaught. All of these 3 contacts now lie dead. There are still some units up there that are heading south, but we're going to find those. Let's go surface search. There you are. When I did this mission last time, I failed to go and attack these things with enough missiles at the same time, and they shot all of them down. So this time around I'm going to just overwhelm them. The problem is that these are fairly close together. They're 2 miles out. So it's possible that a salvo of harpoons is going to go for both targets at the same time. It's not what I want. Or rather, sorry, that it's going to go for one target, not 2. That all the missiles just converge onto one target. No, sir. That is not a hostile trawler. What the hell? I'm not sure what's going on, but that's a Krevac. Hostile trawler. Sure. Yeah. Why does it classify that as a trawler? I'm really not running any of the mods that would have an impact on this, I think.
Roger. Turn 079.
Anyway, I'm going to take my surface group north. Northeast. I know I should be going towards the objective here, but I want to get some distance. I want to be able to... Actually, no. No, I don't have to. Turn to port. Head 1/3. Just turn slowly. If these guys move forward, I'll be able to engage this one and that one, because the Seekers are going to be coming in from, let's say, a 90-degree angle. Or at least from course 090. Okay. Now, as you're not busy, let's have you drop sonar buoys here. There's going to be a bit of a narrower spread in case there's a sub here. As for their anti-air capabilities, Krevac didn't have that good of a surface-to-air missile. Just keep it at 8 miles. That should keep you fairly safe. Yeah, there's another Meager right there. So, let's say 8. Oh, boy. I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. That's an incoming missile. Oh. It's not a surface-to-air missile, at least, but it's a surface-surface. It's an anti-ship missile. There's 2. The SSN-14Bs, which have just gotten into range, probably. Yeah. They got a range of what, 27 miles if I'm correct? Yeah, so they're just in range.
Contact faded.
But is he launching all of it?
Vampire, vampire, vampire. Bearing.
Yeah, I know, dude. At least we can catch them early. Hopefully knock them all out. Continue on our mission. Not sure what that is precisely, but I think it was a smaller contact. Not that big of a deal. We're getting radar warning receivers from my helicopters here. There's the missile. Spotted, visual, and by radar. I'm expecting the Preble to take action first, using her longer range missiles. No, actually at this point it can be any of our ships. We've got 8 miles. Come on, Scott. They're engaging. Target's not in firing arc. Aligning launcher, weapon away. There's only 4 of them coming in, but they only need to get lucky once. And they can ruin my day. Nope, missed him. Missed him again. It's gonna get pretty close now. We do have Sea-Wiz, but that's a last resort. Still coming. 1.7 miles out. Sea-Wiz. Yeah. Jesus, don't ever do that to me again. Look at how close these ships are. Everybody's throwing missiles at the problem. When in doubt, more missiles. Usually the answer. Yep, there's more SSN-14Bs. The bastard wasn't done yet. And this is where I would love to return fire, but at the same time I can't really afford to without expending too many of my harpoons. On the other hand, if I don't expend my harpoons now, and I do take a hit, I lose 8 of them. And I probably would have wished I still had those. Choices, choices. This is always the challenge with sea power. Do you shoot now? Do you shoot later? I think my ships don't really know what sort of formation to maneuver. They're just kind of holding. There. SSN-14B, visual and on radar. Got it. I think we got both. Well done. Continue west. We only have 10 missiles left. Most has our 16 rims, and you are down to your 23 standard missiles. That's a problem. If I'm running out of my standard missiles, I will not be able to defend myself, and I will also not be very capable of dealing with other surface threats once I've expended my harpoons. So that's fun. We got them in visual right now. That means we should be able to identify them pretty quick. Yep, there's the Kinda class. Good morning, Kinda. Kinda class cruisers are definitely a threat, but once they've expended most of their weapons, their SSN-3s, they're down to their guns, essentially, or the SAN-1 with a range of 16 miles. They have been pretty efficient in their ability to deal with missiles, but I believe they have no... Yeah, they do have Sea-Wiz. Oh, no. That's them launching. Pop down. Change course. MCON. And run away. Yeah, I know. I know. Gunfire. It's the Krivac. Turn! He's searching for me. I don't have any self-defense mechanisms. I have no chaff, no flares, nothing. Here comes the missile. And it missed me. There's not really a whole lot stopping them from doing that again. What was that range? 16 miles. Yeah. Here's the frustrating bit. Here's the sub. So we know exactly where the submarine is, but I can't actually shoot it. Because there's AAA right around here. Somewhere on that island. Okay, I think I might have gotten below the horizon. And I'm not pinging away with my radar anymore, so they're not that easily able to detect me. Oh, never mind. Little gunfire coming in. Another one's a cash-in. Cash-in is probably... Yeah, they also got the SAN one. Gotta overwhelm them somehow. And these are their biggest surface ships, so they gotta go. Okay, fine. Preble, we're gonna send 8 anti-ship missiles against the Krivac. You can launch them quickly. As for the other ship, which is the Scot, you can also launch your missiles quickly. And I'm gonna launch them all at the Kinder. I'm hoping that they're far enough apart so that they don't accidentally target the same ship. But there's not a whole lot that I can influence with that. The only way that I could do that was spread out. That's exactly what I've done. You can see the Seeker Cone might pick up the Kinder. I'm not sure if it will. Let's also at the same time have... Where are you? The Mose join in. The Mose has missiles, but they're single file. No, RGMs. Let's engage that. We barely have them. So that missile's gonna have to try and find a target by itself. And let's hope that it doesn't engage this container merchant here. Because that would definitely not make for a very pretty picture. Okay, ahead, standard. Still gotta make it through our position somehow. Sonobuoy spread complete. No hostile submarine found, except for the bastard down here. We'll get to you in a minute. Alright, missiles airborne. That's most of my anti-ship missile capabilities gone. The rest is down to standard missile, extended missile, and the 7 harpoons that I still have left here. That's all that we currently have available. Gentlemen, are you doing a sail past, or are you trying to fall back into formation? Because I think my...
Multiple hostile air contacts detected.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's the SAN ones. Yeah, this is their counter effort. We'll probably nail a few of these missiles, but these ships are going to be very, very busy. There you go. They sent 4 missiles after 1 harpoon there. There's the other ship launching as well. That's the cash-in. Yeah, you will not be able to stop all of this. Up you go. What? You're going for the cash-in? They're all going for the cash-in. Oh. Might have been detected first by the missiles. Rather than the Krivac. Oh, there goes the chaff. Chaff's nice. Gotta have chaff. Incoming missile. Probably against my other missiles. Hit. There is the cruiser, which has already been hit. I'm gonna make it a little worse for them. 2. Yeah, that cash-in's completely toast. The Krivac has also been hit. Could be the end of them. They're still launching missiles, though. I think these 3 warships are gone. I just need to be a little patient and let them burn. Because a fire in this game is pretty much the worst thing that can happen to you. Where did those come from? Oh, that one. Oh. I didn't know these were here. Okay. So that was a couple of missile boats. There's the Kinder. Kinder's gone. Nice. Accidental kills. As long as they're enemy, I don't mind it. You're badly burning. You're badly burning. Probably, yeah, there's... I managed to accidentally kill these. Wrong place, wrong time. That tends to kill in the missile age. Okay, so let's proceed with the mission. Let's have our ships try and get over here. So we can eliminate, I think there was an anti-air battery and potentially a surface battery there and eliminate both of those. I thought we were done. But we're not, because the Moosburger has detected a vampire. I think, yeah. That's the AS6s. That's the ones that did me in last time. This time, I should be able to engage them, because last time I was running MCON. I did not have my air search radar on. This time around, I do. So I can see them coming from about 45 miles out, and that means I probably have enough time to defend against them, using those standard missile ERs, which have a range of 35. So give them a few more seconds, and I think the Preble is able to engage and eliminate those missiles. Hopefully that's the only set that we'll be seeing, because I don't have that many more surface-to-air missiles, or rather surface-surface as well.
Engage track 7. Engage track 70.
Burning, aligning launcher.
Birds away.
One away.
Track
2 away.
70.
Another salvo of 2, going for the other one.
Engage track 7071.
Reloading,
Salvo
20
fire.
seconds. Incoming missiles, 20 mile range. At some point I expect the Scot to also try and throw in whatever they have. But it's not much.
Birds away. Track,
Missile away,
track
2 away.
7071.
Please catch this missile. Speed 1700 knots. Missed him with the first, missed him with the second.
Birds away. Track,
Preble.
track 70.
Preble reloading?
70.
Not in firing arcs. We'll get him in firing arcs then. I think we intercepted one. Yep. Gotcha. Okay. Progress.
Roger. Turn 288.
Yeah, all of these ships are gone. Excellent. That means this NTR bubble is no longer required. That submarine is still somewhere down there. You still have 6 sonar buoys. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that might be a bit much. What's the range? Yeah, not that far, right? 2 miles. Let's go half. Put 3 of them down. Okay, proceed with the mission. Maneuver to the position, and let's see if we can nail that submarine. The game really is doing some weird and wonderful things, because we had a Krivac got identified as a trawler, and this now classifies as a raft. No. That would be a hell of a big raft. Moose. Let loose with the moose.
Bulldog away. Track.
1 away.
7090.
Hold with 1. They are capable of defending themselves. Fine, I'll give you another. Should have sent 2 at the same time. Far more difficult to intercept. But okay. It's a Grisha, not a raft. Capable of defending itself with the SAN-4. Out to 8 miles. And I am currently 9 miles out. So I really don't want to be much farther than that. Or this is going to get pretty dangerous. Also, it's going to get potentially a little spooky for this merchant. Which will see an explosion over there off in the distance. As that Grisha is going to spontaneously combust. There's the sub. Right where I left it. Yeah, there's the medium NTR. Looks like we might get him with the first missile. The Seabus is on the back. He should have turned. Too little, too late. Be gone. That's one. Grisha's already knocked out. Okay, good. We have also detected this medium AAA, which is firing. I should add. They had that, what, 13-mile range or something? 11-3. Oh! It might have been trying to knock down missiles. That's very ambitious. New visual track 700. Okay, 7101. It's a merchant. Yeah, so this is where we need to start lobbing some shells. Remove that one and that one. And that was the challenge.
Turn to course.
I can get here,
70,
but at some point I will be within range of that submarine. Let's give the submarine a range of, say, 10 miles. 10 miles. And this thing had a range of 11.3, I think. So there. Ideally, I'd be outside of the 11-mile range, of course, while I'm shooting up that anti-air battery. Once the anti-air battery is dead, I'll be able to close in with the helicopter. Right now, I can't do that. Unfortunately, the submarine will be able to engage me before I can engage it. That's the biggest challenge, I think, in this scenario. You're still taking fire? Aren't you outside of the anti-air bubble?
Buoy away. Roger. Turn 0.
Change and go low.
Altitude 20.
Curious. Is there more anti-air here?
Contact faded.
That could be.
0.
One feature I'm still sort of missing in Sea Power is the ability to just engage a ground target without having it detected. I just want to shoot up this place because I know there's something there. But the game's going to go, oh, sorry, I can't do that.
Weapon error.
It needs a track. It needs a target. It will not just shoot ground, or force fire, as some other games would call it. So, well, I have some bad news for the pilots aboard this Sea Sprite.
Roger.
They're going to have to spot it and potentially draw fire.
Search on.
I don't think I can detect that anti-air gun on surface search. So,
Roger.
off you go.
215. Track.
Oh, brother.
29.
At least we found the torpedoes early. Turn around.
Course. Turn to course. Turn to course.
Everybody,
0,
go around.
5. Hell my.
Those are wake homers. We gotta turn around right now.
On station.
At least they were kind enough to point out exactly where the submarine is. Submarine, unfortunately, can reload and can do that again.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in
Yeah,
the
I know,
water.
Preble.
Bearing.
Are you also getting shot at?
Roger.
Come
Turn
on.
2, 4, 3. Roger. Roger. Turn 2, 4.
If I have a look at these weapons, they're on a course of 038.
Neutral. Merchant.
That's a bit of a curious... Well, no, it's not that bad. They were going where I was going. So in that sense, they did arm them, or they did aim them perfectly. The problem for them is I detected them very early, probably courtesy of the sonar buoys. And because of that, I was immediately able to start dodging them. There's the anti-air. 13.49 miles out. That's too far away. I have a range of 12.
Engage track 7.
Can I throw a standard at it? Really?
7.
I doubt it. Not at that condition, or that range.
Turn to course.
First though, gotta
1,
make sure those
1,
torpedoes don't
on
present a
station.
threat anymore. They sent 3... No. They sent 6? Okay. Are you really gonna try and plunk those into a landmass? That's a weird launch. I don't get that. That's... Oh, hello.
Roger. Roger. Turn 1, 2, 4.
Fly back and forth a bit, will you? It's not like I can engage it with a harpoon, I think. I've tried it, but I think the game won't let you select that as a target. No. I can engage the surface ship, but not that platform. And if I shoot it in the general direction, I'm very, very concerned that the missile is just going to go, ooh, cargo ship, much bigger, and go for that.
Contact faded.
That would be a problem. Get out of here.
Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
Run. Don't exactly know what the secret cone of that thing is. But let's not figure out what it's going to be by having a ship close to it, shall we?
Roger.
We can just kind of stay safe right now.
1. Roger. Turn 1, 0, 9.
And have you break off from the formation, just leave. Stay
Turn to
there.
course 1, 3, 7. Hell my.
I don't think these torps are going to be much of a problem. These torps are...
On station.
I don't know. Maybe they're explosive fishing or something, because this does not make any kind of sense regarding killing a warship. It just... Where are you going? Why are you trying to target this? Makes no sense to me. But hey, your torps to waste. I don't mind it. It means I have to dodge fewer. It's a little later now, and I think this Romeo has made a critical mistake. He's kept spamming me with torpedoes, so I've had the ships here, the Scot and the Moes, a little bit farther to the north. The Preble has been detached from the formation and is heading south, going towards this landmass. Because this range is 4.8 miles, and that's important. Because the RUR-5, the anti-submarine rocket, has a range of 6. So I can just lob a missile over there and basically airdrop a Mark 46 torpedo onto his head. And then still steam full sail ahead into that anti-air battery / anti-ground battery. But in order to be able to launch there, I first have to close the distance a bit more.
Turn to course.
And I'm basically using this landmass as a big blockade, so he might be able to find me. He'll be able to hear me, but he won't be able to shoot me. No more torpedoes for him. You can also see my Sea Sprite hovering up there. 6, 7.
Turn to course. 2, 5, 2. Hell my.
So I can already reach him. Is he exactly where we think he is? Yeah, seems to be. Okay then. Right, let's give him 3 torps. 1,
Confirmed. Whip it
2,
away.
3.
Confirmed.
So, that is the Asroc's away. Asroc is basically a torpedo with a booster. It's a Mark 46 torp, so it's a lightweight torp. And as expected, we're just tossing them over this town. Over this landmass. And right on top of the submarine. He's going to have a very hard time trying to dodge all of that. Slow down to a head 1/3.
Maneuvering eye.
This is the first time I'm actually using one of these in this capability, of just using them to shoot over a landmass. So far I've never had that happen in scenario. So I really like being able to use them as such. Romeo is being noisy. He's not snorkeling, but he is doing 9 knots. He might be trying to clear the landmass himself, so as to engage the rest of my ships. Which of course we are not doing. I think he might be able to get a shot off right now. He's 8 miles out. Scott, turn east.
Course. 1,
Grease to
0,
head full.
ahead full. Maneuvering eye.
The only thing he'll hear is a couple of splashes. And then... panic. Splash, splash, splash. Active sonars. Please don't... Oh no. That was too shallow for the torp. It dunked itself right into the ground. Couldn't slow down fast enough. There's the noisemakers. He's going for it. Oh, he's outside of the search cone. Maybe this Mark 46 is still going to brighten up and actually turn towards the target. Seeing as I can't really count on that. Let's make his life a living hell.
We'll go. Whip it away. We'll go.
I only have 2 of those Asrocs left, but I still have more aboard the other ships. I still have 16 here, another 24 there, so I can keep this up for quite a while. That one Mark 46 completely fluffed. This one could still search. Might find the noisemaker though. Is he still doing 9 knots or is he going faster? He's going 7 knots. There's another noisemaker. Not sure if I popped those torpedoes at the right site. Another noisemaker. Another. Come on, Romeo. Doing 4 knots. And another noisemaker. And another. I'm not sure why we can see what he's doing. Oh, hold on. This one has potential. We found a hostile building. Yeah, right there. 7122. I see a submarine in my future.
Contact faded. Track.
Good night, sweet prince. Yeah, too little, too late now.
Hit track. 7-1-1-1.
Boom. Okay. That ought to do him in. That's 2 torpedo hits. He's not gonna have a very good time. It's a smaller submarine. It's a diesel electric. It might not survive that. So I'm just gonna give him some time to die. And then we're gonna push our ships into this anti-air battery here. And after that, maybe we're home free. Maybe we're not. We'll just have to look and see how much more resistance is gonna come up. And there he rests. Ish. The Romeo's gone. Excellent. This means I can push the Preble back in. I can get it to rejoin with the Scott and the Moose, and we're going to charge that anti-air unit. Also submerged submarine? No, you're just picking up more noisemakers. Yeah, you're picking up all his last noisemakers. Not that big of a problem. As for my sonobuoys, I don't have that many available. I only have 1 more here. And I have 5 more there, so I think it's time that the Preble... No, not the Preble. That one of my other ships launch another helo. Let's have you launch your Sea Sprite. We do need more. The most already launch a helo? No, it did not. So you launched... Yeah, you got both your helos airborne. But we got 3 helos, because we got a free helicopter. Sort of. The scenario started off with one which was not launched by one of my ships. So that means we're going to still have to bring a helicopter in for sort of circulation, land it, rearm it, and send it back out again. You, I need you to join formation of task unit 26. Formation, edit. You're not going to be sideways there, you're going to be following in our wake. And the Preble... Well, the Preble can wait here. We'll stop. I'm going to wait until all ships are there so we can immediately just pound the crap out of this building. These are neutrals, 2 knots, meager contacts. I think we might be looking at sampans there. I believe those were there last time around. Helo is up. The problem is I can't really push into this circle yet because there's still the threat of additional submarines that I have not detected. Can you go home? You can. Okay, I want you to launch another though. No, never mind, you cannot launch another. But you don't have a base. So orders, rebase, there, and return to base. So if you do have an additional helicopter in the scenario, you can sort of play around with it as long as your ship has launched its own helicopters and has enough room for the additional helicopter. This one's going to get pulled into the hangar. The other one's going to land. Okay, let's go hit that surface-to-air battery. We're finally in range of that medium AAA, which is actually shooting back at me. You can see splashes coming right next to the Preble. So we're going to shoot right back at it.
Engage track 7128. Salvo
Going up.
fire.
Scott is also in range. Let's go, Scott. Get rid of this guy.
7128. Salvo fire.
They're going to try and turn starboard in order to get their stern gun to bear as well. Is that the only one? And that's the real question. Or is there more? Hit! Wow, right on the money. But the Preble has been hit. Come on. Demcon. No hull damage, no flooding. Okay, they should be fine. Close. Close. Killed. Excellent. Give me a sea sprite. Go in there.
Turn 226.
Okay,
Turn to
turn
course.
back.
2. Turn to course. 2, 3. Hit
We're gonna
track. 7,
slowly
1.
move in, though.
Ahead
1/3.
1/3.
I want to make sure that there's no further surprises awaiting me there.
4, 6.
So I'm a bit worried about that. Give me another helo up. Let's put some
We'll go.
soda buoys there. I'll just go with a smaller pattern here. Actually, let me do it myself.
Turn 2,
1,
4,
2, 3.
6.
1, 2, 3. This is also as a bit of a test of is there any additional anti-air? Are we going to get shot at again?
5, 6. Hell
There we go. Helo coming up.
7, 1, 2, 9 is classified.
Minute.
Hostile.
What?
Building.
Bloody hell, there's another. Okay, shoot it up. Preble, shoot first.
Engaging.
I'm not sure what that is, but if that's an anti-ship missile battery, then life's about to get very interesting very quickly, and I don't want that. I kind of I don't think it'll actually talk and identify itself. Okay, helo, sea spray, let's go. Eye in the sky.
Roger. Go down. Roger. Roger.
We already
Turn.
disregarded MCON a long time ago,
2, 4.
so at this point I don't care. Coastal Arty.
1, 3.
Okay.
0 is classified. Neutral merchant.
Yeah, that might be a neutral merchant. This is not a neutral merchant.
Hit track.
This is in fact a coastal artillery battery.
Salvo fire. Track 7, 1, 3, 2 is classified. Neutral merchant.
Most in range?
Engage track.
She is.
7, 1, 2, 9. Salvo fire.
Well, it really looks a bit blackened. Like it's surfaced a direct hit, but doesn't know it's dead yet. What is that, a 6-inch? 130, okay. Thankfully, its rate of fire leaves something to be desired. For now. I wonder if that's the last of them.
7, 1,
Hit.
2, 9.
Hit. Landing all around, but...
Buoy away. Hit track.
Hit.
7, 1, 2, 9.
Come on. Knock it out.
Hit track.
We hit him again, but...
2.
There.
Buoy away.
Got him. Well done. Okay, Scott, return to formation. We're not picking up any additional stuff here for now.
Hit track. 7,
Yep, we hit him again.
2, 9.
Don't worry, they're gone. So I can remove these two. I'm going to do a direct flyover of the island. Let's see if there's anything else hiding in that little infernal place.
Roger. Turn.
Might not be,
2, 6.
but I'd rather be sure. Okay, range is only 2 miles between those buoys. That's a bit short. Let's continue laying his bread. Once I have these first buoys in position, I'm feeling a bit safer. So let's go ahead full.
Ahead full.
I want the Preble to rejoin the formation, because I had her on the sort of separate orders. And we're going to continue on our course.
Buoy away.
Let's hope that was all. The rest of the journey was fortunately smooth sailing. No further incidents, no missiles, no mines, no submarines, no torpedoes. We're in the clear. However, this is not the last of the scenarios. There's one more, and I'm very much looking forward to playing that, because that is supposedly the most difficult one. So, join me soon, as I'm going to be playing that last scenario from the Pacific Strike series. If you haven't played the scenarios yourself yet, you can. Link down below, you can find their description, or you can find the link in the description. And with that, you can download them, activate the mod, and play the Pacific Strike scenarios all for yourself. I really enjoy them. I really like the how should you put that? The continuity of having the same ships every time, because you sort of get to know them. And I really enjoy that. So, hoping here is to more soon. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for more sea power.